Welcome to watching paint dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room, but do not touch the wall until it is dry. Have fun. You have touched the wall. The wall was not dry. You fail. Welcome to watching paint dry. I didn't even get to finish talking and you've already touched the wall. You come into a game called watching paint dry and you don't even have the patience to wait for longer than 30 seconds. You know what? How about we go into something even more monotonous instead? Maybe you'll like that better. Welcome to watching grass grow, the game. In this game, you sit and watch grass grow in real time. You don't get to mess with any physics objects though, because you didn't have the patience to just let me talk. Hope you have fun here. Bye. Welcome to watching paint.
Hello, it's me, Mario.
Oh, nice computer you got here. Can I have it? 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to watching paint dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room, but do not touch the wall until it is dry. Have fun. You seem to have jumped across dimensions and transcended into the wrong game by flushing the toilet. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen somebody do that before, but let's get back on track. I'll send you back to the menu. Welcome to watching paint dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room, but do not touch the wall until it is dry. Have fun. What did you just do? Wait. I know what you. Ha 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 ha.
Hello, I'm Fonzie. You have awakened me from my slumber, and I have come to eradicate your world. You pressed the suspicious-looking button on the wall, and now I'm free. You fool. There was a warning right above it. How did you not see it? Anyway, because you awoke me, I shall return the favor by allowing you 30 extra seconds to live before I completely erase this world. You might want to enjoy what's left of the game while you still can, because there is nothing you can do to stop me. I'm the god of this world, and soon all others. See. Oh boy, only a few more seconds until this place is eradicated. How about I sing you my variation of Daisy Bell? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer.
Welcome to watching Paint Dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room, but do not touch the wall until it is dry. Have Welcome to watching Paint Dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room. watching paint dry. The game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel
CHAIR initiated. Detonating nuclear warheads in T-minus 15 seconds.
Okay, I've been keeping quiet while you've been doing this because I wanted to see how far you would go, but why is your first instinct when you see a red button is press it without thinking of the consequences? You know what? How about we teleport back to the top layer and just look at what you just did? Wow, this is even worse than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more like a blaze of nuclear glory, but this is just depressing. At least the paint still looks good. Anyway, enjoy nuclear fallout. I'm leaving. Welcome to watching paint dry, the game. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry in real time. Feel free to interact with
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Hold on. You're not Stanley. And even worse, I don't even think this is an office building. Well, alright then. Let's just pretend that you're Stanley for now. Where's the script? Here we go. Welcome to Watching Paint Dry, the game. Oh, this sounds dreadful. In this game, you sit and watch paint dry, in real time. Feel free to interact with the objects in the room, but do not touch the wall until it is dry. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to sit here with you for hours watching a wall dry, so I'm opening the door, and I'll just improvise a news story. When Stanley entered the kitchen, he took a right down the hallway and up to the stairs. At the end of the hallway stood a door, and behind the door was a very strange room. A red button shone from the concrete wall, and Stanley didn't think twice before doing what he does best. He pressed the button. Stanley instead decided that his eating disorder was more important than the story, and he stepped inside of a fridge.
Hello, welcome to my house. This is where I sit and watch you watch paint dry. Feel free to look around, and if you want to go back up to the top layer, just press that button on the wall. Have fun. Just created a paradox. Anything that touches the paint is supposed to get removed from existence. Since I just touched the paint, I have to remove myself from existence. There's a problem, however. If I remove myself from existence, I won't be in existence anymore. But if I'm not in existence anymore, I won't be here to remove myself from existence again later. Therefore, I didn't remove myself from existence. But if I'm still in existence, then I will have been here to touch the paint can. Therefore, I get removed from existence. But if I get removed from existence, I wouldn't be here to remove myself from existence later. Therefore, I don't get removed from existence. 4-dimensional time is weird. If I exist in all times and possibilities at once, there will always be one where I don't get removed from existence, because I never touched the paint can in at least one of them, because it's infinite. Therefore there will always be one of me in existence. Wait, so if I don't get removed from existence, then I won't get removed from existence because I won't be here to remove myself from existence. But if I'm already there to remove myself from existence, wouldn't that mean I'm still here? Or since I got removed from existence, would that mean that I just wouldn't be here to get removed? Well, I'm still talking to you, so obvious I haven't gotten removed yet. Or maybe I did, and we're just flickering in between the removals. Or maybe I'm immortal, and therefore exempt from paradoxes. But if I'm exempt from paradoxes, I wouldn't be stuck here talking to you about them. Or is the universe just collapsing around this house as we descend down this infinite back
and forth about whether or not I should get removed from existence? That would be critical. I think